Hi class, welcome to your first assignment for World War II. We're going to be making a really brief, really simple PowerPoint. I'm going to show you using Screencast here how to do the PowerPoint, how to use Google Slides, and kind of how to share it with your peers, how they can edit it, and things like that. So the directions are going to be, please replace the directions in each slide with images and answers that correspond. Take your time and have fun with this. Each group, so the 5 students I assigned yesterday in class, each got a group, either 1, 2, 3, or 4. And you'll work on one slide. This is a team effort, so please work together. So I'm going to show you in the first slide what I want you to do, and then you guys will go forth with the other 4 slides, and each group will edit and change and answer my questions for the other slides. So the first slide is going to be, what countries made up the Axis powers? First thing you're going to do is you're going to left click on my main question, and you're going to highlight it and delete it, or you can just backspace it, that's okay too. And you're going to tell me that Germany, Italy, and Japan made up the Axis powers, period. Now with this, it's really similar to words, so you can left click and highlight. You can left click, highlight, and you can change the font size, and you can change the kind of font. You could do really nice script. I like the permanent marker one for some reason. I'm not sure why. And then just left click out of there, and there's the title and the answer. If you want to click on it one more time, you can also change the color. It's really similar to Word. Just go over here and click more. And then right here you can go to text color, and we'll change it to, we'll say blue. And then just press more for that to go away. And blue stands out a little bit more. I want to see that you guys are putting effort into this, so change the font color, make it exciting. And then your directions are add at least 2 pictures of the Axis powers. This may include their flags, them in battle, or significant war figures. Please also add a short description of what is in the pictures. You may use more than one slide. So don't feel like you got to cram everything on this tiny little slide. You're more than welcome to use another one. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up here to slide, I want to show you, and go to apply layout. We're going to use the title in 2 columns because we're only using 2 pictures. But you can use any one of these, and these colors here you can change. It's not going to be this bright greenish, bluish color if you don't like that. And a lot of them you'll actually just use the blank one because you'll be adding so many pictures to this that none of them will really correspond with what you're doing. But this one does, so we're going to use title in 2 columns. So I'm going to left click on that and it's going to change it. So now I have black 1 and black 2. I'm going to go to black 1. I'm going to left click and highlight all of this in backspace. We're going to delete it. And now we're going to add a picture. So I'm going to add a picture of Hitler because he was the dictator of Germany at the time. So we're going to go up here in the left corner to insert, and we're going to click image. Now if you want to upload one from your own computer, you can click upload, and then if you want, you just choose an image to upload, and if you have it in there, it'll come up there, and you just double click on it and click open. And then select, and that'll bring it onto the PowerPoint. But what we're going to do is we're going to click more. My computer is a little zoomed in, so this actually won't be more. And we're going to click search, and it'll bring you to a Google search. And so we're just going to Google search, real simple, Hitler. Good picture of him will come, well, not a great picture, but you know, will come up. And now you can go up to the corner, and when the little arrow comes up, you can make it smaller so it'll fit on your PowerPoint, and you'll put it right up there. And you'll just left click and drag while you're holding down to move the picture. And then we're going to go over to this box here, and we can add another picture. If you want a nice shortcut right here, there's all these little tools. This one is going to be image. You're going to left click on that, and it's going to bring you to the same thing that all of that did. And we're going to search again, and we will search this time the Japanese flag. And we'll scroll down, and we'll find one. We'll use this one here. And that'll come up, and it's got a nice feature because it moves, so that's cool. And we'll add it right there. And we'll left click out of there. And now to add a text, we're going to go to Insert, Text Box. This little plus sign will come up. You'll left click, hold down, and drag. And this is how brief I want your description. I don't need it to be elaborate. I don't need you to tell me a bunch of things. You can simply write, this is Hitler. He was the dictator of Germany during World War II. Or actually, I want you to write that out. So World War II, period. That's it. That's all I need from you. We've been learning about it, so a lot of us know, but this is going to be so students can reference back. And then over here, there's another shortcut for this too, so we can just text box up here right next to image. And it'll give us our same plus sign. You'll left click and drag. And you can just give me a brief description. This is the Japanese flag, period. Japan was allied with Italy and Germany, period. And then left click again. And here's your PowerPoint. You know how to add pictures. You know how to add the text. You know how to change the font. I really want you guys, let me know you're engaged in this. Change the font. Change the color. Make it look good. I want them to look presentable. I want you to present these to other class and be proud of your work. But like I said, it's really simple. I'm not looking for anything crazy or elaborate. Watch where you get your images from. A simple Google search will do, and it should do fine. You might want to do a little bit more research behind. Usually it'll say down in the corner. If you don't get to Google search this way, if you actually Google it on the website, it'll usually say down in the corner, let's see, we can actually do it. Let's Google search, we'll say Hitler again. And usually if we go to, so we'll go to images, usually it will tell you where the image came from. So biography.com is probably where it came from. It tells you a lot of them are subject to copyright and things like that. But you can visit the website it might give you some information on it or things like that. But you can find so many pictures this way, and then you can just save them onto your computer. So if we want to click on this, you can just right click and you can copy image. Or you can save image as, and you save it, we'll save it into documents. And you could just save it as Hitler, click save, and then when you go to the PowerPoint here, it will be in, you go to insert images, upload instead, and we'll choose an uploaded picture, and we have Hitler right there. And there you go. It'll upload it, and there he is. We're not going to do that, though. So I just backspace to get rid of that. And then to add a new slide, you'll just slide, and then new slide, because a lot of you will need to use one. And again, you can do apply layout in any of those layouts there. Now I'm going to go over just real quick the other directions for the other 4 groups. So group number 1, what country represented the Allies? Please add 1 image for each country. This may include their flags, them in battle, or significant war figures. Please add a brief description of what is in the pictures. You'll need more than 1 slide, for there are more Allied powers than Axis powers. And group number 2, how long did World War II last and through what years? Please provide 2 pictures that symbolize important moments in World War II and give brief description of each. You may also use more than 1 slide. You guys may have to just do a simple Google search of big important moments, certain battles, certain turning points in World War II, and then find the Google images for this. Group number 3, in what order did the Axis powers surrender? When was the war over? Please provide 1 picture of each Axis power flag and the date they surrendered. So you don't need to give me a description, just give me the date. And then also list the date of World War II officially ended. And lastly, group number 4, show me some United States World War II propaganda. Provide at least 4. Give a brief description, but also be prepared to explain these in class. Propaganda is probably one of my favorite things to go over. It's usually pretty funny. It's usually how the American people viewed the war, or politicians, and it's just a good laugh. It'll be a good way to end this PowerPoint. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me. If not, I'm looking forward to your PowerPoints. They won't be due for 2 days, so we'll have time in class tomorrow to go over them and a little bit more. And if you guys have any questions in class, I can actually show you on the computer. If not, if you don't have any questions, great. Then I expect at least a little some work from these that you will bring in with you tomorrow. We'll be using the Chromecast tomorrow, so you'll be able to work on them. All right, you guys have a good night, and I'm looking forward to the PowerPoints.